welcome back to The Past is Alive. About a month ago, I brought home a random old weathered box from an antique mall about 45 minutes or an hour away from my house. Now, I had come across this previously before that, about a month or so, and I left it behind. And I wasn't sure what I was thinking the first time around, but I went back again for it in November and had to do some digging to come across this. So I surely thought that somebody had taken this home because I think this is a pretty awesome price for a partial 1969 top set. And we're going to go through the entire set and check it all out. Here is what seems to be a list of cards that are in there, cards that aren't in there. You can see number 88. There's 2 of them in there. But at first glance, when I was thumbing through this at the antique mall, I'm like, wow, you know, there's some pretty big names in here. Hall of Famers. There's a Yastrzemski in pretty decent condition for a 69. But Bob Gibson. So I was like, this is a pretty incredible deal. $149. I'm not really sure why I passed on it the first time, but there's a significant part of the set here. Now, there are duplicates. There are doubles and stuff like that. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these in a binder. Like, just 150 bucks for a 1969 set. That just seems like a steal to me. Leading it off is Rico, and these are not in numerical order, or chronological order, I should say. And there are some doubles. There are cards that are beat up. Tom Tresh with what looks to be possible fecal matter on that card. But I'm definitely going to pull them out of here and keep them, or put them into a binder. Gary Arrigo. There's another Rico. This one's a little more beat up. But what I did notice, and I did skim through this after I brought it home since, looks like somebody was trying to draw some facial hair on Galen. But luckily there's another one that I can put in the binder. And then here's a random like 1980-81 OPG, the scratched off John Anderson showing. So I've noticed some like a little mix mash in the beginning of the box, and then after that they're all 69. So just some random ones. There's some 68s, Glenn Beckert, Elston Howard. So I'm not going to go through these super slow, but I'm not going to breeze through them real quickly either. So Wooly Horton, Ron Taylor, Rusty Staub, and also some play ball cards in the 60s. You have Richie Allen, Al Kaline, Harmon Killebrew. And these aren't super valuable or anything. You can pick up a whole set of these for not that much money. Gene Alley. But they're still really cool. Larry Haney. The big rookie card of 69 is obviously the Raleigh Fingers, Larry Heil, rookie. But I don't think it's in here, but we'll find out for sure. Roy Face, I do have that one already. Larry Heil again. I do like these 69 Rookie Stars cards, though. A couple of those, they're in decent condition, too. And right off the bat here, very first stack, pretty much, Joe Morgan. Not in a penny sleeve, not in a top loader, nothing. But Hall of Famer Joe Morgan, and dinged corner. A couple dinged corners there, but overall, not a bad-looking 69. For me, at least. I'm not real strict when it comes to condition of these older vintage cards. I just like to have them. And Joe Morgan, you could probably get a better condition one for not that much money. Dave Johnson. Several of him. Don Wilson. I see some funny photos in here. Russ Snyder. Mickey Lolich. A nice one. Al Spangler. Alan Foster and Tom Hutton. This one's cut kind of weird. You also have the Greg Nettles in here as well. Bill Landis. But I just, I could not pass on these. Thought that that was a pretty awesome deal, and I'm like, I'm an idiot. I should have bought those the first time around. But like I said, and you saw in the video that there was Christmas ornaments literally on top of this box. It's got pushed off to the side. A couple duplicates there. Dick Selma, Jim French, Willie Smith, Bum Harris. And here's some top-loaded ones. Ernie Banks, look at that. That's pretty awesome. Not pristine by any means, dinged upper left corner, but overall, it's not bad compared to some of these other ones. Willie Mays, pretty awesome one too. This one is a little more weathered than the Banks, but still. Willie Mays, not Bob Gibson. Saw one that I just randomly pulled out before. So there's 2 Bob Gibsons in this box. A tad bit beat up. And check this out. Hammerin' Hank Aaron. This one looks like it may have a crease up top there. And it's seen better days, but still a Hank. Pretty freaking awesome. And it's more play ball cards. There's Frank Robinson. Nice. Ron Herbel. Ken Harrelson. Bob Pretty. Manny Mota. And there's Catfish Hunter. That's a pretty awesome one, too. Not in a sleeve or anything either. But this one you can pick up for, I don't know, relatively cheap. Don Lock. And I was going and looking on eBay, and there's Orlando Cepeda. Very nice. And this one is a lot better condition than a lot of these other ones so far in this box. Orlando Cepeda is a Hall of Famer. Picked up his rookie card probably about a year ago. Art Shamsky. John Donaldson. There's Rico again. One's cut pretty bad. Gary Sutherland, Larry Miller. Jack Fisher. The flat top cut. Bill Robinson, couple of him. Looks like there's, I don't know what that is, dirt or black mold or something. Jim Grant. Bunch of him. Jim Pagliaroni. Not to be confused with Mike Pagliarulo. Vern Fuller. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of commons in here, but it's definitely a nice chunk for a starter set for 69. And there's another Hank Aaron too, which is pretty freaking awesome. This one not in a top load or anything. It does have a little bit of creasing up top. Kind of the same area as the one we saw earlier, but still 2 Hank Aarons in here. Ted Kubiak. Alex Johnson. Roger Nelson. Hendricks. Ron Willis. And some more top-loaded cards. Bob Gibson in one of these super old school, whatever you, it's not a clamshell case, but a snap-tight case that were used a lot back in like the 90s. Definitely better condition than the one we saw a little bit ago. There's the Yaz I pulled out earlier. Yastrzemski. We saw this rookie a little bit earlier too. Leon Wagner. Looks like he has a massive dip in. John Edwards. Bunch of him. Roberto Pena, Don Shaw. Bill Rigney. Looking pretty pissed off. Giving Sparky Anderson a run for his money on that card. Mel Nelson, Willie Horton. Saw his 68s earlier in this box. There's Jim Bunning. His rookie's one I've been wanting to pick up for a while. I'll probably try to cross it off my list here sometime soon. This one's got a bunch of lightning bolt creases down it. This one's not too bad in comparison to the other 2, it looks like. This one looks like it got stepped on repeatedly. But that one in the middle will probably go into the binder more than likely. Grant Jackson. That's probably one you can replace for a few bucks too. If you really wanted to. You can probably get that on eBay for maybe like less than $5 shipped or around there, I would think. Glenn Beckert for Frank Howard. Very nice. His rookie card was in 1960, tops. And Frank Robinson, another Hall of Famer there. It's not too bad. I mean, the corners are a little muffed up, but nice Frank Robinson nonetheless. Picked up his rookie not too long ago at a card show for about, I forgot what I paid for it. I think I paid for like $80 or $90 for it. 57 tops. Lou Brock. Several of those of Sporting News. Tim McCarver. Some cool ones. There's definitely some, there's some stars in here. Some non-Hall of Famer stars, obviously. But definitely a significant amount of Hall of Famers as well. Bob Rogers, the drawn-on scum stash. Need to face the hell out of that card. Hal Gibson and Leon McFadden. And Leon McFadden looks like a mugshot almost, doesn't it? Pete Ward, for him, Jim Britton. Brinkman, Ollie Brown, Jim Perry. One's seen better days. Luckily, there's a whole bunch of that particular card in here. Joe Nossick. And there's Phil Niekro, another Hall of Famer. Very nice. Still need to get a hold of his rookie card. His is confusing, too. There's a lot of those 60s rookie cards that guys that had multiple different cards considered rookies, like Lou Piniella. Phil Niekro is one of them, too, where his 65 tops, for the longest time, I thought that was his rookie card, but his 64 is actually his rookie. And it's one I never see, and that's why I just didn't even realize it existed. So I remember I had a 65 tops in my rookie box, and I'm like, somebody actually told me about it the one day on a live stream. They're like, 64 is his rookie. And I'm like, what? He's got a 64 tops rookie? He does. It's a split card like his 65 is, but it's one that I now have on my radar thanks to somebody else. It was one that I've never seen it in person before. Wally Bunker. It's like ants are just infesting his face, or there's black mold on there. Some more 69 rookie stars. It'd be cool if there is a Raleigh Fingers rookie card in here. But I remember I picked one up at the Honey Hole a while back. I think I paid $10 for it, and it's a pretty decent condition. Not really sure what they go for now, just because the surge in vintage. Bill McCool. And there's Tommy Aaron, brother of Hank Aaron, and there's a bunch of his cards. We got 5 different Tommy Aarons, and some of those are pretty nice too. Kevin Collins. I feel like the hardest ones, the most expensive ones that I'm gonna have to get for this set. Hank Bauer, Hank Aaron, or not Hank Aaron. Nolan Ryan, obviously. Nolan Ryan's second year card. Johnny Bench, second year card, and of course the Mickey Mantle. There's Hank Bauer again. Wilbur Wood. The Mickey Mantle will probably be the most expensive of the 3 of those. But typically you can get one that's fair condition for $200. And Luis Aparicio, another nice one there. Picked up his rookie at the same card show as Frank Robinson. That was one you can get a while back for around $60 to $80. Forget what I paid for mine. It's probably right around there, but not sure what they go for now. But he's definitely a nice one to add to the rookie box. Bill Hands. Some more 69 rookie stars. Saw these ones earlier already. Dave May. J.C. Martin. Johnny Morris. Looking super suave. Mike Shannon. And, of course, we're looking for offensive signs in the background. Probably a lot more prevalent back then. There's a Bob Gibson checklist. Second series. It's one not marked at all either, which is tough to come by. I feel like a lot of times. There's Greg Nettles rookie card, which I have. I think I have 1 or 2 of this already. This one's got a big freaking crease for Danny Morris, but I'll probably replace the one in the binder when I put it in there. Won't be trying to put creased up cards in there. Maybe as placeholders. There's Al Dark, Russ Gibson, Rich Nye, Horace Clark, and there's a Lou Brock with 0 protection. One doesn't look to have any creases in it either, but definitely some ding corners and is way off center. Still a Lou Brock. Cool one there. Mike Ferraro. It's literally decaying as I pulled it out of the box. Mel Queen. Norm Miller. Another Aparicio. It's a nice surprise. 2 of those in here. Preston Gomez. Johnny Briggs. Ron Taylor. Tommy Helms or Steve Hamilton. Bill Stoneman. We have here Retton Mund and Mike Adamson. Willie Davis. There's a McCovey. Another nice one. I did replace his rookie. His rookie's 1960 tops. And you can usually get a decent one for like $100. They definitely spiked up too. I bought one with I think I bought one for like 15 with a crease down the middle, but you can't even see the crease in the top loader. Jay Johnstone. But still, I need to replace it with a better one regardless. Start trying to do that here pretty soon. Cisco Carlos and Sonny Jackson. And we're getting down to close to the end of the box. I just could not. I mean, I passed on this the first time around, and I'm like, that just seems like a really good price for that box. Maury Wills and a yellowed top loader. $18 tag on the back of that one. There's brother of Phil, Joe Necro. Tommy Harper. Dick Hughes. Ones would be pretty sharp looking card, wasn't for those two creases right there on the side. Sammy Ellis. It's deep in thought. Amos Otis. And there's that Lou Brock we saw a little bit earlier. That old school case. Chris Cannizzaro. Gibson. Some more of these ones we saw earlier. Mickey Lolich. Frank Howard. This one's nicer than the other one. Tom Tresh. There's another Catfish Hunter. One's pretty decent looking. And Jim Cott. Newly inducted into the Hall of Fame, Jim Cott. And this one looks pretty good too. Rookie card also in 1960 tops. Which, I don't know what they're going for now, but I was picking those up for like between 10 and 20 bucks 6 months to a year ago. Tony Perez, another nice one there. One's pretty good condition. Dave Moorhead, attacked by black mold. This one's smashed with a hammer, it looks like. Mike Ryan, Bernie Allen, still pretty beat up. Very hideousness of Clay Carroll. And the final stack of this 69 starter set. I'm eager to put this into a binder. Of course, there'll be multiples of that hideous card. Roy White. Jesus Alou. Another Ernie Banks. This one's pretty beat. $1 for that one. I'd still pay $1 for it regardless. For a 69 Ernie Banks. Even though it's very beat up. Still cool for $1. That one I would not pay anything for. Taped in the middle. Luckily there's a replacement of that one. Mike Marshall. There's Big Pal. Al McBean. Mickey Stanley. And some 68 strikeout leaders. I think I have a couple of these too to add to here. Louis Tiant and Denny McClain. Sam McDowell, Marichal. I know I had one of these somewhere. Jenkins, Gibson, Marichal. 68 pitching leaders. McClain again, Louis Tiant, some other ones. Bob Veal, Gibson. Richie Allen, Ernie Banks, McCovey. Frank Howard, Willie Horton. Ken Harrelson. Ron Santo, Billy Williams. Bunch of the same ones. And duplicates, there's a Yaz, Tony Oliva. It's a nice card. Boog Pal again. This one's pretty sharp. Walt Aston, Joe Necro. And Norm Cash to end that box. Please drop me a comment down below. Let me know if you think that I got a good deal. If I got ripped off. Regardless, I'd love to hear from you. Would you have bought this set? I'd love to know. Happy holidays to you and yours. I'll see you next time.